I'm Howard. I'm the script supervisor for film and TV in LA. A friend of mine who I worked with maybe about 2 years ago on a short film, and we have kept in touch ever since. And then one day he just called me and be like, "Yo, I have this vertical. We never done it before, but we really liked working with you. So do you want to give it a shot?" And then we did it. And then the first vertical that we did went to became worldwide #1. Since the last year, I've been doing 1 to 3 per month whenever I have time. And a lot of it we're shooting not for artistic reasoning. A lot of it we're treating it as a product. We're trying to please the client to shoot what they want to see. A lot of it clients have more of a creative control in a lot of ways than directors. I mainly work with drama drama wave and good short and net shorts. That's the three main clients that I work with the most, and they usually have a few clients on set just to monitor everything, just to make sure that we're getting what they need. And at the end of the day, they have the final say. They are these vertical miniseries drama company in China, and that's where most of these companies are from. And they fly their representative over here to oversee the production. Per day, we're shooting anywhere from 10 to 20 pages every single day with 2 to 3 cameras. The cast is huge, and we don't really have time to really micromanage everything that we would in a horizontal shoot. For me, is the lack of prep time, how fast we're moving, and what they ultimately are looking for in post-production. And because I got to work with so many productions at this point, I got to learn somewhat of how post-production work. And my work is like directly linked to post-production. So I learned that they really don't need uh, the usual material that I would turn in on a horizontal shoot. I'm a pen and paper script supervisor. I carry a huge binder on normal shoots, and I do everything with pen and paper. But with verticals, it just simply does not. I could not do that because just how fast we're moving, how many shots we're getting, and at the end of the day, I don't think it's worth it. So I use digital script supervising process for that. They vary. I've done about 10, I think, at this point. There are maybe 1 or 2 that I feel like they are kind of decent. They're kind of decent. I can see why people will watch these things. But most of them, I would say 80% of them we're kind of like playing with these depravity of consent and, romanticizing sexual assault or all these things that I don't really, subscribe to. And a lot of these are just Lifetime soap opera, but somehow more dramatic. Yeah. On the surface, they are featured scripts. They are like 100 and 120 pages, something like that. But what they do is that they chop them up into 50-something episodes, and then they give out the first couple episodes for free. And if you want to keep watching it, the viewers have to keep like paying for it. So the script is very, very much hindered on how many cliffhangers you can get every 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Something dramatic has to happen, and they'll have a cut point. If you want to continue watching it, you have to pay money for it. They will sometimes look at the script and look at, okay, what episode is this on? And if this is a later episode, that means the viewers have already paid for all of them, and they're like, oh, whatever, just shoot it. They already paid for it, and and if it's like some early episodes that are free, you really want to hook the audience, and they are really they really try to put more work into that to make sure that people pay for it. And I don't know. I've thought about this ever since I started it, and I've heard so many different answers from so many different people, and a lot of people really believe that it's going to blow up at some point, and a lot of people just, no, this is never going to blow up. I feel like it has its limit. I think we're kind of just riding this wave of everyone is watching vertical somehow, and this is where the market is at. I personally don't think it will be too long lasting, maybe for another couple years. Word of mouth. Mm-hmm. I think if you're just starting off, it's very hard to get into any shoot, let alone verticals. Mm-hmm. I was able to get on the shoot because I I built up a network before then, and then vertical blew up. For script supervisor, it's so important to learn the craft first. I think vertical are not for the faint of heart. They're not for the beginner script supervisor, because the process is so different and what they're looking for is so different. I think verticals is what you make out of it. I learn a lot, even though I think it's not the work that everyone wants to do right now. It definitely teaches things, so you just have to look for it. Yeah, it teaches you how to present yourself, how to show up on set every day, how to talk to people, and a lot of socializing aspect of it. Yeah.